On any given day, you may be wearing, walking on, reading from, driving in, drinking from, printing on, eating from, or planting with a product made from recycled content.
And with Georgia positioned as a leader in the nation, with over 120 manufacturers that use recycled content to make new consumer products, there's a good chance it was made here as well.
We're going on a journey around the state to look at a few of the hundreds of products made in Georgia from recycled content and talk to the manufacturers who make them. Our first stop is Rarick Pacific.
We have multiple streams that come back into this facility here. We use post-consumer recycled materials. What that means for us would be recycled milk jugs. They're ground, they're washed, they're cleaned, and then they're sent back into us. We're able to turn that back into any one of the number of products we have here. In February, we processed approximately 1 million pounds of recycled material out of this facility here.
We consume 1,300 tonnes of prime material every day. We use two types of feedstock here at the Conyers Mill. One of the feedstocks is mixed waste paper, which is just a combination of all different paper types, from office waste, residential, commercial papers, newspaper, magazines, all types. 1,300 tonnes typically yields us 1,100 to 1,150 tonnes a day.
The flooring industry has made great strides in making sure that our products do not go to landfill. Shaw Industries, for example, we've recycled more than 700 million pounds of post-consumer carpet since 2006. We design a carpet to perform and look great, and then we're going to make carpet with it over and over again. That's when the product has its most value, is if it's recycled into the same product that it was intended for originally.
When you recycle, you use about 95% less energy, so there's significant greenhouse gas reduction and less energy used. Novelis is unique in our business in that we want to be the world's first mine-free aluminum rolling company. So by 2020, we aim to have all of our products at least be based on 80% recycled content. And we do have a wonderful recycling plant just down I-20 towards Augusta in Greensboro, Georgia. They are among the best in the world at recycling scrap into new ingots to make cans that would serve a customer like Ball just up the road.
Here at Bulk Container, we make 4 billion cans a year. So you can see by the warehouse here, we have a lot of cans. The coil stock that we get, 68% of that is from recycled material. Since 1993, we're using 30% less energy to make a can, and we're using 15% less aluminum in that same can.
We make and manufacture recycled products, everything from recycled newsprint to recycled packaging products, as well as recycled corrugated medium and liner board that goes into the packaging industry. We manufacture our products out of about 600,000 tons a year of corrugated recycled product, coming from old newsprint to old corrugated packaging products that we bring in via truck and rail.
You're probably aware that plastic, paper, and aluminum can be recycled, but what about that leftover pizza?
Composting happens in nature naturally, but what we do, we speed the process up quite a bit. Our facility is permitted for 200 wet tons a day. We'll process over a year in recycling, organics, over 2,400 tractor-trailer loads. Then we'll produce a product, and that product itself will sell over 200,000 bags of that same earth food that we recycled, that material, and over 40,000 cubic yards.
Georgia's recycling leadership also means jobs, with thousands employed in the industry around the state.
We are manufacturers, and manufacturers create jobs.
Paper mill and gasifier combined have a total of 150 employees. So that's 150 direct jobs.
Our global and regional headquarters for North America are here in Atlanta. There are 630 employees in the state of Georgia.
So not just the jobs of the people that work here in this factory, but also all the people that help pick up the recyclables, to clean it, to sort it, to get it ready to come back in and be converted back into a new finished good.
Georgia manufacturers are using recycled content to help meet their sustainability goals, but they're also finding benefits to the bottom line.
You know, we want to reduce our footprint. That's important to us. From an economic standpoint, with the ups and downs of the commodities market, at times it's more advantageous to use virgin material. But more often than not, you know, we do reap the reward of using recycled material to help our bottom line.
At first, I think it did cost more for us to use recycled content, but our customers came to us and said, your recyclable product is better than your old product. When the product is designed to be recycled and we get it back, it actually is more cost effective to design a product that way. But you got to get it back.
75% of the aluminum that has ever been mined is still in the system today. Here at Ball, we'd love to see more and more aluminum being recycled in our communities.
When you talk about recycling and closed loop and sustainability, it has to be everybody at the table. It's the community, it's people, it's the businesses, all at the table saying, we have to look at how this works together, and that's the only way we find a solution.
But it's something that anybody can do. I mean, from the youngest child to the oldest person, anybody can make a decision once they consume a product on what they're going to do with it when it has its end of life.
Basically, it's the right thing to do. You know, it's a commodity, it's a product that can be reused. Why only use it once when it can be used up to 6 or 7 times?
The end doesn't have to mean it's going to the landfill. It could mean the end for you, but the beginning for a new product.
We'd love to see as many cans recycled and put right back into the system so we don't fill up our landfills.
We don't want material going to landfills. We want to have everybody return it back to its destination so it can be repurposed back into a product again.
We compete against landfills and we love the competition. We'll take every bit we can get from the landfill and put it into beneficial reuse.
Not only is it worth the effort, but I think that once people see how much can be recycled, they'll be amazed.
Recycling is not just about what we as a producer need to do. That's a decision we're making as a business and it's part of our strategy, but it's what the ultimate consumer, you and I, and the choices we make and what we expect of our future.
While recovered materials come from many sources in our state, including industrial and commercial, we must not forget our important role as consumers. And a lot of that comes down to our decision right here. The more we recycle, the more we can continue to say, it's made in Georgia with recycled materials.